Exorcism rituals have fascinated and unsettled people for centuries, stirring images of dramatic confrontations between good and evil. But beyond the spectacle and mystique, the question remains: do exorcism rituals truly have any real effect, or are their outcomes rooted in psychology and belief? To explore this, we first need to understand what exorcism is, where it comes from, and how it operates. Exorcism refers to the practice of expelling supposed evil spirits or demons from a person, place, or object. These rituals are found across many cultures and religions, from Christianity and Islam to Hinduism, Buddhism, and indigenous traditions. The procedures vary widely, but often involve prayers, incantations, symbolic gestures, and sometimes physical actions meant to drive away the malevolent force. Historically, exorcism has been invoked to explain and address behaviors that seemed strange, dangerous, or beyond normal understanding, ranging from fits and convulsions to violent outbursts and changes in personality. But what actually happens during an exorcism? And why do some people seem to experience relief after undergoing such rituals? The answer lies at the intersection of culture, belief, and psychology. In many cases, those seeking exorcism are experiencing distressing symptoms, sometimes related to mental health conditions like epilepsy, schizophrenia, dissociative disorders, or severe anxiety. In societies where supernatural explanations are common, the idea of possession may provide a framework for understanding what's happening. The ritual itself, then, acts as a culturally sanctioned way to address the problem. The power of exorcism often derives from the beliefs of those involved. If the person seeking help truly believes that they are possessed, and if the community supports this belief, the ritual can serve as a powerful placebo. The elaborate ceremony, the authority of the exorcist, and the collective focus on driving out an evil force can trigger psychological responses, such as catharsis, emotional release, and even physical effects. In some cases, the person may experience temporary relief, feeling lighter or less burdened. This is not because a supernatural entity has been banished, but rather because the ritual has provided a way to express distress, gain attention, and receive affirmation from others. Scientific research into exorcism is limited, partly because the phenomenon is difficult to study systematically. However, studies of similar rituals and religious practices show that belief and expectation can have profound effects on the mind and body. Placebo effects are well documented. When people believe in the efficacy of a treatment, their symptoms can improve, even if the treatment itself is inert. The same principle applies to exorcism. The ritual's effectiveness depends largely on the faith of the participants. It's important, however, to recognize the potential dangers of exorcism rituals. In some cases, individuals with treatable medical or psychiatric conditions may be denied appropriate care in favor of spiritual interventions. There have been tragic incidents where exorcisms involved physical violence or neglect, leading to harm or even death. Responsible practitioners, whether religious leaders or mental health professionals, emphasize the need for compassion, discernment, and respect for science. So, are exorcisms effective? The answer is complex. While there is no scientific evidence that exorcisms remove literal demons or supernatural entities, the rituals can have real psychological effects for those who believe in them. They may provide comfort, relief, and a sense of resolution. Yet these outcomes are shaped by expectation, cultural context, and the powerful dynamics of belief. Ultimately, the mysteries of exorcism reflect our timeless quest to understand suffering, seek healing, and confront the unknown. Whether viewed as spiritual warfare or psychological drama, exorcism continues to captivate, challenge, and provoke reflection on the nature of faith, fear, and the human mind.